Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of conics. And if I talk about the concept which we are taking in this question, it is from the concept of ellipse. So if I talk about the question which is related to this idea of ellipse, it says that the radius of the largest circle which has the center 2 comma 0 and it is inscribed in the ellipse. The equation of ellipse given to us is x square plus 4y square equals 36. So we have been given that the radius of the largest circle which is inscribed in this ellipse with the center at 2 comma 0, if that is r, we have to find the value of 12 r square. And if I talk about the answer choice that are given to us here, it says 72, 92, 115. The last one says 69. So we need to figure out which one of the answer choice is the correct answer for the question given to us. So let's solve for this idea. So you get the equation of ellipse is x square plus 4y square is equal to 36. Now if I try to convert my equation of ellipse in the general form, I can divide throughout by 36. That gives me x square by 36 plus 4y square by 36, which is equal to 36 by 36, that is 1. If I solve this further, 4 ones, 4 nines, so I get this as x square. If I write it in my general form of ellipse equation, that is x square by a square, y square by b square is equal to 1, I get a square. I can write that as 6 square plus y square over 9. 9 is nothing but b square, so 3 square, which is equal to 1. So if I compare this equation with my equation of ellipse, I get a is 6, b is. Now once I have a and b here with me, it tells me when I compare it with my general form of ellipse, it tells me that the ellipse is centered at origin, that is 0 comma 0. Also, it tells me semi-major axis, this is your maximum value A. So semi-major axis is 6 along the x-axis. So this is your semi-major axis, and this 3 shows there is a semi-minor axis which is along y-axis. So your ellipse would look something like this. Your semi-major axis is more than your semi-minor axis because you can see semi-major axis is 6 and semi-minor axis is 3. So along x-axis you have a greater length, that is 6, and here you have 3. Now further, if I try to solve this, I know my equation of circle, it is given by x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square is equal to r square. So if I compare it with my center given here in this question, it says the center is at 2 comma 0. So I know h comma k is my center coordinates and r is the radius of circle. So if I put h and k as 2 comma 0, I get x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square is equal to r square. If I further solve it, I get x square minus 4x plus 4. So I'm just expanding this a minus b the whole square. So you get a square minus 2ab plus b square plus y square is equal to r square. Now we have this entire equation. I need to find the value of r square. I have the two variables x and y. So what I can do is I can convert my entire question or equation into one single variable. To do that, what I will do is I have x square plus 4y square equals 36. From here, if I convert my entire question in terms of y square, getting it in terms of x square, I can get that as, if I do it here, x square plus 4y square is 36. So I get 4y square is 36 minus x square. And dividing by 4, I get y square is 36 minus x square. So I get this idea for y square. If I put it here as my value of y square, my equation turns out to become x square minus 4x plus 4. Y square is 36 minus x square over, which is equal to r square. Now, if I further solve this equation, I get this 4 multiplied throughout in the entire equation So now if I further solve it, I get this as 4x square minus 16x plus 16. This and this gets cancelled, so you have 36 minus x square minus 4r square is equal to 0. So you get this as 4x square minus x square, 3x square minus 16x plus 52 minus 4 is equal to 0. Now once you have this quadratic equation with you, that is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We need to find the value of r square from this quadratic equation. So the idea I can use here to find the value of r square here is, we know that your circle which is present is inscribed in the ellipse and it is having the center somewhere at 2 comma 0. So your center of the circle lies at 2 comma 0 and it is inscribing the ellipse, and it is the largest circle that is possible present here. So we understand to find the intersection points, we know that the value of discriminant which is there, it should give you real roots. And you always get the real roots only when your discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. So if I first find the value of discriminant, let's do that, b square minus 4ac. So if I do that, b square minus 4ac, I know b is minus 16. So minus 16 the whole square minus 4a. A in this case is 3. So 3 and c. C in this case is this entire thing. So 52 minus 4 r square. So what you get is 256 minus 12 into 52. So that is 624. And minus into minus plus 12 into 4, 48 r square. So you get this as minus 368 plus 48 r square. So your value of the discriminant becomes this minus 368 plus 48 r square. Now we know already that the discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. Further, I know I need to find the value of the radius of largest circle, and that radius of the circle which we are finding is inscribed in the ellipse. So when it is inscribed in the ellipse, that circle which is inscribed in the ellipse, it will have the minimum radius of the circle r, because if it has the maximum, it will touch the ellipse in more than one point on one side, right? So to have the real roots equal so that it touches on one side at one point, I should have the minimum radius of circle, because your circle is inscribed in the ellipse. It is not like this, right? So when it is not like this, I understand I should have the minimum radius of circle, and minimum radius of circle you get when you have the roots real and equal. And you have the roots real and equal when your discriminant becomes equal to 0. So you get b square minus 4ac, which you found out, equate that with 0. So you found the value for b square minus 4ac, which was minus 368 plus 48 r square is equal to 0. So if you solve for that, you get 48 r square is equal to 360. Further, if you try to solve it, you get r square as 368 over 40. So if I cancel it out, I get this is 184, this is 24, 92, 12, 46, 6, 23, 3. So you get r square 23 over 3. Now once you have r square 23 over 3, you can just find the value of 12 r square. So 12 r square in this case is 23 over 3. 3 ones, 3 fours. So 23 into 4, 92. So that is the answer for the question given to us. And if you see, that matches with option B. So B becomes the correct answer for the question given to us. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions, which deals with the ideas of finding the value for the expression related to radius of circle, which is inscribed in an ellipse. So we first found how the ellipse looks like, where is the semi-major and semi-minor axis. Then we solved for the equation of circle. We substituted the equation of circle with equation of ellipse. So I put y square from the equation of ellipse in terms of x square. So my entire equation turned out to form in the terms of x square, and you got a quadratic. Comparing that quadratic with ax square plus bx plus c, you get abc. Then you find out the discriminant's value and equated it with 0 because you need to find the minimum value of radius, because you have to inscribe the circle in the ellipse. With that, you get r square as 23 by 3. You don't need to even find r. You just substitute the value of r square as 23 by 3 because that was asked to us, that r square multiplied by 12. What is the value of that? 92. That matches with option B. So you get the correct answer for the question given to us. I hope you have understood this video. If you are enjoying these videos that we are solving on everyday basis, please do like the videos as well. Also, do subscribe to my channel. Do share these videos with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.